even know how to start this. We're gonna rapid fire this intro. So I'm Alicia. Ooh, this camera I'm filming on right now. You ran away from me. You ran away from me for 3 weeks. And you were exactly where I thought I left you. Long story short, I'm filming this on my vlog camera, which I have like been dabbling in. I don't even know if I have any other footage on this camera, because I was like kind of dabbling in like vlogging this week and then I'd forget, and then I'd like vlog this week and then I'd forget. Anyways, well, that was back January, February. I was getting over the flu, so I wasn't very consistent. So I truly don't know if I have any like existing vlog footage on this camera. But I took a bit of a break. We went to San Diego. I remember not bringing this camera because I was like, I don't know if there's anything I'm going to want to film in San Diego. We were just doing like a Valentine's Day trip. It wasn't meant to be like a vlog type thing. It was just us kind of getting away for the weekend. So we get back from San Diego and I'm like, I have an itch to start vlogging again. I had filmed this video of like, I filmed a video kind of going through like my hobby bag, and I was really excited to edit it and post it because I had fun filming it, and I was like, this is a fun little video. I was so excited to post it. So we get back from San Diego and I'm like, I can find my vlog camera. And that was Valentine's Day, and it's now March 8th, and I had kept looking for it. I tore this apartment apart. I pulled out every drawer. I literally pulled out every t-shirt in my t-shirt drawer just to see if maybe I like threw it in the drawer for whatever reason. Like I kind of will just throw stuff in drawers if I'm cleaning. And I couldn't find it. And I checked my craft bag. I call this my craft bag. It's like my hobby bag. I checked my hobby bag like 7 times. 7 times. Because I was like, I feel like it was in there. But I pulled everything out of this bag one by one and there's no camera. So after 3 weeks, I'm like, I'm still like itching to do this. I really want to vlog. I really want to create videos and content and stuff. So I was like, okay, fine. It's time to bite the bullet. I'm not going to find the camera. I thought maybe I had brought it to San Diego. We spent a lot of time at Balboa Park, so I thought maybe I like left it there. So I'm like, whatever, I'll order a new one. And I went back and forth on it so many times of like if it was worth it to order a new one because it's a $400 camera. So I went back and forth on it for days. I kept tearing up the apartment, couldn't find it, and I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna do it. And so I bought it this morning. Guess what I found this morning? The camera I'm filming on right now. So it had been in my bag. Hold on a sec. Okay. It had been in my bag. I have this bowl in my bag. It's like a little yarn bowl. You hold your knitting projects in there and then your yarn feeds through here. I don't really use this, to be honest, because it was a gift and it's a little rough in here, and so the yarn snags on it. So I kind of just keep moving it around because I'm not really using it, and I'm not really knitting right now. So I would pull this out of my bag, my craft hobby bag, and the whole time, pretend this was my camera, it was under my knitting projects. So every time I was checking my bag, I was just pulling this thing out and I'm like, my camera's not in here. Puts it down, and so I'm just looking for weeks. I spent $400 instead of lifting a ball of yarn. I know I can return it, but that's not the point. I just feel so stupid. Thank God for Amazon returns, but like... So that's how my week has started. It's Monday. I want to do a weekly vlog, and I thought this was a good way to just dive into it because that's where I'm at right now. So it's about 4:30 right now. I thought about walking today. I've been doing 2 walks a day. I usually do like 40 to 50 minutes in the morning and then 40 to 50 minutes in the afternoon. In the morning, I'll just put in my AirPods and go on a walk just around my neighborhood, get some fresh air in the morning, and just like listen to an audiobook or like a podcast. And then in the afternoon, I usually walk at 4, so I'm probably not gonna walk tonight because it's already 4:30. In the afternoons, I'll pull up my iPad and my walking pad and I'll watch Gossip Girl. I've never actually watched all of Gossip Girl. I know the spoilers. Well, I know who Gossip Girl is. I guess that's the only spoiler I know. So I'd always like gotten into like halfway through season 1 where Georgina shows up, and then I just like, I hated that part, so I just stopped watching, and I kept trying to like rewatch it and I couldn't get past it. So I just finished season 1. Normally right now on Mondays I'd be walking, but I'm taking a rest day. I did an aerial yoga class, so I'm really sore. Now that's like 4:30. I have an oil mask in my hair that I'll probably go take a shower and wash out. And then I'll heat up some dinner for me and my husband. We use CookUnity, not sponsored. I might give you a haul actually, because we just signed up for CookUnity. And I'm not sure if I like it or not, to be honest. The meals are very hit or miss. We've had some ones that have been really amazing. Anyway, so I'll show you what meals we got. So we'll have dinner. My husband will probably get home. And then I have restorative yoga tonight. I usually go to yoga at 6:45 and then I'm home by 8:30, 8:40. And then I kind of wind down from there. So should be a pretty chill night. We just did a grocery shop, a food delivery. So maybe I'll just give you a fridge tour. I don't know. So this is our meals for the week. So I've crossed out Sunday. We had spaghetti meatballs. So we have the Southwest chicken salad, Korean brisket tacos, individual meals, and chicken parm and bolognese. That's all CookUnity. All of the days with these like squiggle lines are stuff that we're like just making ourselves. So we have grinder sandwiches, sausage feta, hot honey pizza, and bacon asparagus pasta. So this is our fridge. Isn't it so lovely? So for CookUnity this week, we've got 2 of these Southwest chicken bowls. We're going to have these tonight. Usually we get 2 of the same so that we have the same thing. And then we'll throw in some different ones. 2 of these Korean brisket tacos. One of the nights my husband's having this Cali carne asada breakfast burrito. I was supposed to get a shrimp curry this week, but it wasn't in our bag, which has never happened to us before, so I need to contact them. So luckily, we have some leftovers from spaghetti meatballs last night, so I might just have that the night that he has his burrito. And then we kind of do this thing sometimes where we get 2 different meals that kind of go together and make a meal. So we have chicken parm and marinara. This is technically a side dish on CookUnity, but I mean, it's like 2 giant pieces of chicken, so it's enough for us to split. And then we'll do like a pasta side. So this week we have like a bolognese. So that's our CookUnity for the week. We've got ingredients for grinder sandwiches here. So we've got cheese, salami, ham, turkey. We've got Red Bull. We're a Red Bull family. Plain sparkling waters that I mixed with like a lemon packet, like a little lemon seltzer. 2 bags of grapes for some fruit for the week. We got some oranges, asparagus, tomato. I don't know why I'm giving you a whole tour of our fridge. Okay, fridge tour over. It's raining! Oh my goodness, I am so happy. All right. I'm going to yoga. It's raining. I am so excited. The rainy vibes really just make the yoga extra special. So I'm going to a restorative class tonight. Okay, I just parked, so I'm going to go to yoga and I will check back when I get back. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that class was amazing. My camera's about to die, so I'm not going to vlog for too much before I leave this parking lot. But that yoga class was amazing. It was so relaxing, and the instructor was like, it's kind of raining outside. Hopefully it'll rain during Shavasana, because the rain had kind of stopped at that point. As if on cue, we started Shavasana and it started raining again, and it sounded like rain on a tent. It was the most relaxing Shavasana I've ever had, and it was really great. So I'm gonna go home now. have my breakfast. This is my plate. I got some grapes, and then I have just like a fried egg in a little circle thing with some cheese, and then a jalapeno cheddar English muffin that my dad made. I get to be his tester when he's testing new things, and he's trying. It was this, and then I believe it was something with Parmesan. So this is my first time trying the jalapeno cheddar. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and read some emails while I do that, and then I'm gonna get some heads down work done, probably 9:30 because it's just about 9 right now.
Controls our sleep and wake cycles. When watching the sunset and being in darkness.
Okay, checking in. There ended up being a town hall that I totally forgot about, and that was an hour and a half. And it was not even my company, it was like my company's parent company. So it was a lot of fluff. It was, yep, there's an email. It was a lot of stuff that was nice to hear, but I didn't necessarily need to pay attention. So I was doing a little bit of crocheting while I listened. It's about 11 o'clock now, so I'm gonna try and get some heads down work done. So what I'm gonna do is I have this timer here, my best friend. I'm gonna do the Pomodoro method. I think I'm gonna start with 25. Usually I try and do 40 minutes on, 10 minutes break. But I'm feeling quite distracted this morning, and I feel like getting focused for 40 minutes might be a bit hard for me right now. So I'm gonna do 25 minutes on, 5-minute break. And on my breaks, I'm going to see if I can crochet a row. I actually use Headspace for my, like, what I listen to when I have like some heads down time. This is your homepage. This is the one I listen to the most. It's called Like Home. It's so nice. Here, I have this essential oil thing. I have eucalyptus oil in there, so I'll just turn that on. Turn on the light and get some nice eucalyptus smell going, and that's really nice, just to give my brain another cue that we're trying to work and focus. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's about 7 a.m. and I'm gonna go on a morning walk since I skipped my morning walk outside Monday and Tuesday. I really need to get outside this morning, so I just walk around my complex. So I'm gonna put on my shoes, fill my water, and just go walk for like an hour and just get outside, probably listen to a podcast or something, and start my day. My allergies right now are kicking my ass, but I'm back from my walk. I walked about an hour. Now I want to do a little bit of stretching. I did an aerial yoga like foundations class, like an actual like lesson. I am so sore, and that was on Sunday and it's now Wednesday. My calves are killing me. Pepper, there's the Pepper. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Come here. She's like, hi, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Good morning. What a baby. Okay. A baby. I'm having a hard time focusing on work, so I'm going to make some coffee and see if that helps. Beautiful iced coffee. So yummy. Probably too much creamer today, but that's okay. Slight change of plans. Long story short, my work laptop stopped working about a week ago, a little over a week ago. So they sent me a new computer, but I'm still having access issues and I'm having to have them install all of my programs, and I got logged out of all of my client accounts and people aren't really responding right now for whatever reason. So I can't do the work that I need to do until I get that access. So while I'm waiting for people to respond, I'm sitting at my desk downstairs. This is my personal desk. This is, I call it my craft corner, but it's kind of my personal desk. I'll do a little tour of it someday. But here I have my personal computer. It's actually a very nice computer. I love her so much. And then down there, I've got all of my craft supplies on one side and all of my craft supplies on the other side. I got my little vision board on my computer here. So I'm just gonna sit here and go through some admin stuff. I have some mail that I have to deal with. And then once I get through all of that, I'm gonna start editing this video because I have no editing experience. The only other video I edited was like our wedding vlog thing, and I had like no footage for that because I got caught up getting married. So there wasn't really much for me to do with that one. So I know this video is going to take me a long time, so I want to get started on that now while I'm waiting to get a response. And then when I do get a response with the logins, I'll obviously hop back to work. But since this is what I was planning on doing with my afternoon anyways, I'll just do it now while I'm waiting and, you know, go with the flow. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, it's a little dark because I'm in a parking garage for yoga, but I'm waiting. Class doesn't start for another 15 minutes. I like to get there like 10 minutes early, so just gonna hang out here and give you a quick update. I did some editing of all the footage I have so far. I got through all of it. It was honestly so much fun. I had a great time like editing through everything. I feel like it's a really nice just first vlog for me to do. So it's about 2 hours of that after work. And then my husband got home about 6 and we heated up our CookUnity for the night. Also, it was really good. I really liked it. So now I'm at Restorative Yoga. It's about 7 o'clock. Class is from 7:15 to 8:15. Usually I get out of there about 8:20 by the time I like put my mat away and everything. Probably get home around 8:30. And then after that, we're going to watch the Love is Blind reunion. I'm going to try and go straight to bed. I kind of took a look at my time today and how I'm spending my time. And I want to get up earlier to go to a park and go on a walk instead of just walking around my apartment complex. I don't live in the best community to walk around, so I want to go to some parks that are nearby, but it's like a 5-minute drive. So I want to do that tomorrow, and I want to go on a walk at like 6 in the morning and then walk from like 6 to 7, and then I can come home and get ready and start my workday earlier. And then if I walk earlier, then I can start my workday earlier, and then I can finish work earlier, and then I have time in the late afternoon, early evening to do stuff that brings me joy, like reading or crafting or editing vlogs. I want to give myself that dedicated time. So I want to get up earlier so I can still get my walks in, start work earlier, and still have that time for myself, because otherwise, like, that time is just spent me like scrolling on TikTok or like watching TV late at night, which isn't bringing me a lot of joy. So that's my rant. So I'm gonna go to yoga, we'll go back, watch our show, and then I'll try and get to bed around 9:45 so I can get up about 5:45. So yeah, I'm gonna go to yoga. I did, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Newer, they sometimes like switch up the colors.
Hey, when the reveal happened, that's when you didn't see Alexa, correct?
Good morning. It's Thursday. It's about 6:30, and I am gonna play The Sims, which sounds really weird to do at 6:30 in the morning after I worked hard to wake up early. It's early for me, but I think this is the way for me to shift fully. I know last night I was like, I'm gonna get up at 5:45 and drive to a park and go on a walk, and that's still my goal. But right now I'm used to getting up at 6:45, 6:50, which again is early for me. The only way I got to this point, I used to wake up at about 7:30 to 8. And the only way that I pushed it to 6:45, 6:50 was one, slowly turning back my alarm like 10 minutes every couple days, and 2, I didn't even start by walking in the morning. That's just kind of something that happened. I wanted to start waking up earlier so that I just had the time to do what I wanted to do, whatever that might be. And for a long time, I would say the first 2 weeks of me getting up at 6:40 was just
me journaling and literally scrolling on TikTok. But really the first couple of weeks was just me doing whatever felt fun in the moment without any guilt, even if it was just scrolling on social media or just sitting on the couch doing nothing. It was really about getting up earlier, and eventually after I got used to that, I was like, well, what if I went on a walk right now? Like, it just kind of happened that I started going on these morning walks. So I'm gonna try and do that with shifting my morning routine earlier. I'm not gonna force myself to go on a walk anymore. I'm not gonna force myself to do something that feels productive. I'm just gonna shift by like 10-15 minutes every couple days until I get to a point that I feel good. And then when I get to that point, I'm still not gonna force myself to do anything until it just kind of feels right. So this morning I shifted my alarm from 6:45 to 6:30. Probably do that again tomorrow, which is Friday. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with this on the weekend, if I'm being honest. I know that's the best way to do sleep, is to wake up at the same time every morning, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get up on the weekends at 6:30, but maybe I'll try. Anyways, with me waking up at 6:30 this morning and not putting pressure on myself to do anything that's productive or good, stayed up later than I expected last night watching the Love is Blind reunion, which was crazy. I feel like this is one of the best reunions they've had. They actually were kind of grilling people. So it was really interesting. I was shocked. Here, spoiler warning if you haven't watched the Love is Blind reunion for the Ohio season, I think it was season 10. I was not expecting all of that to come out of Amber and Jordan. Like, I knew the vibes felt off at the wedding. Like, the vibes felt very off at the wedding. I remember thinking that. I remember thinking they probably weren't still together. Oh my god. But I mean, the shots that they were both throwing at each other were such low blows. I expected more from people in their 30s. It was really sweet seeing Vic and Christine though. I'm gonna be controversial here because I haven't been on social media, so I know that people are gonna disagree with me on this. I like that Brie and Connor are still together. I don't know what it is about them, just clicks in my brain, and I can't explain it. But I was really hoping that they were still together, and I'm really happy they're still together. Oh my gosh, I did push-ups yesterday. I'm trying to just ease activity into my day. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm not trying to do 75 hard, but I'm just trying to add little bits of activity into my day and into my life. So I kept having this memory. When I was in elementary school, we had our gym class that we would do, a couple times a week. We started every gym class with our 10s and 20s. I'm pretty sure it was 10 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, 20 jumping jacks, and then depending on what grade you were in, you would do a couple sets of that. And I was like, that might be a really easy, non-time consuming way to add movement and little bit of resistance training into my day of 10 push-ups, 20 sit-ups. I don't think I would do jumping jacks just because I live in an apartment, but I could do squats or lunges. Yesterday I just did 40 sit-ups. I just did 2 different types of sit-ups because I wasn't sure what to do with the other 20, and I did 10 push-ups. When I say I did 10 push-ups, I mean I did 10 push-ups on my knees, which is totally fine. I am very not fit. I am very not strong. I am very not in shape. So I'm like, I know I have to start somewhere. And now my chest hurts right here, which I feel like is not what I was supposed to be doing. So it's been 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna move on with my morning.
Wow! Oh my goodness! Oh, wow! It is so bright out here. It's like I forgot I live in the desert. I finished work for the day. It was a really busy work day. I just don't really know what to do with my time. I want to go take a nap, read, just like really rest. I'm very low energy right now. Very, very low energy. But I know that what's going to make me feel better mentally is walking. So I'm thinking about taking out my walking pad and watching an episode of Gossip Girl. And just getting a walk in and then taking a shower and then like resting for the night, for the evening, for the afternoon. It's like 3 p.m. So I know that's what I should do, but it's not what I want to do. So I'm procrastinating, but I'm gonna go walk, and then after that I'll shower, and then maybe I'll read. So this baby's enjoying the sunshine, aren't ya? Yeah, you're thriving. Yeah, photosynthesis. Oh yeah, photosynthesis. Some tea. It's lavender chamomile. It's kind of cooling down, so I'm trying to chug it before it gets too cold. Okay, I have a face mask on right now. It's gonna make my face super red eventually. Progressively, my face will get more and more red in the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna read for a little bit. This sits for 10 minutes, and then I'll put like a sheet mask on after, like a hydrating mask. I'm reading Parable of the Sower for book club. I'm like a little bit in. It's honestly taking me a while to get through. I'm only about 83 pages in, so oh my goodness. What are you doing? What do you think? You want to read the book? Wow, so exciting. Oh, she's purring. Good girl. No crunch on that one? Good girl. One more. Oh, what a good crunch. It's empty, Pepper.
Stir-fried noodle.
Go for it, you're fine.
And also now you can see all the work it's gonna be.
It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. I don't know if I actually talked at all in the vlog yesterday outside of my intro, so I worked a bit and then I tried to fix our Roomba, because our Roomba right now just keeps like spinning in a circle. Anyways, I tried to fix that yesterday, didn't end up fixing it. And then we had our date night. We went to get some sushi, which was all me. Daniel doesn't like seafood, so he had some chicken katsu and I got some sushi, which was really nice. After that, we came home and we kind of just planned our honeymoon. Going to London in 2 months. I think we leave actually in 2 months to the date. And he's been kind of gathering like the areas that he wants to do, the things that he wants to do. So yesterday we like looked at like what was open on what days, because some things aren't open on Sundays and that kind of stuff. And some days you want to avoid the crowd. So
we went through and planned out like what day we're doing what, like neighborhood, what activity, that kind of thing, which is really fun. And then we went to bed, and then we way overslept this morning. It's 10 a.m. We were gonna get up earlier and get an early start to our Saturday, but we ended up sleeping in, which was good. I checked my Oura ring this morning, and my readiness score was high, my sleep score was high, and my resilience score jumped from, I think it was at adequate, no, it was solid before, and it jumped to strong, which I have been inadequate for most of the beginning of the year, and then I just jumped to solid a couple weeks ago, and so now I'm strong, so I really am happy about that. We're gonna go get some coffee at a coffee truck that our friends actually run. Right now they're doing a farmer's market in Scottsdale. They have a little teardrop trailer that they run their coffee cart out of, and they just kind of hop around to different events in the valley. So we're gonna go over there and get some really good coffee. After that, we're gonna go actually to the Phoenix Library because my library card expired. So we're gonna go hang out at the library today. We're gonna walk around, explore. I know it's supposed to be a beautiful building. I've never actually been in the like main Phoenix Library. I've only been to some of their like smaller regional libraries. And then after that I have a facial. I was doing my makeup last night when we were going out to dinner, and I don't really ever wear makeup, to be honest. I maybe wear it once a week, if that. And if I do really light makeup. Last night was the first night that I did like a full coverage foundation, and the way it was sitting on my skin was just it was very weird. I put a primer on, and I'm wondering if it was the primer that made it sit weird, but it's really dry right now, so it was just sitting, it just looked really, really bad. And I know my skin's really dry. I know I need to exfoliate more, but I really don't. I load up on moisture, which is helpful, but not really helpful if I don't exfoliate. And every time I leave from a facial here, it feels amazing. So I'm gonna get a facial. It's at 4, and then we're gonna make a pizza tonight, and I think that's it. I'm gonna go start the day. Saturday. I just want to give an update because I got a lot of B-roll footage, but I never really talked during any of it. So we got some coffee at our friend's coffee cart, and it was really good. I got a strawberry cloud, which was cold brew with like a strawberry cream cold foam. It was really, really good. And then we went to the library. I know I took some footage of that, and I wanted to talk about 2 books that I got. The first one is called Heart, Breath, Mind. I'd never heard of either of these books before. The inner sleeve. Stress is not in your head, it's in your body. This is the key to peak performance. In this book, Leah shares the same program that she uses with top athletes, CEO, and elite competitors, anyone who needs to perform at their best under pressure. What makes this 10-week program unlike any other is that it recognizes the link between heart rate variability and resilience to create a specific, clinically tested breathing techniques that allow you to control your body's physical response to stress. She pairs training with cognitive strategies that offer 2-tiered process that will enable you to respond with more flexibility to stressful situation, let go of negative thoughts and emotions, and be more focused and confident during times of challenge and uncertainty to perform at your highest potential. Honestly, I just wanted to learn more about heart rate variability. I have an Oura ring, and I see that on my stats all the time, and I had no idea what it was or what it was about. So I'm hoping I can learn a bit more through this one. My camera's gonna die soon. And then this one I'm really excited about. It's called I Didn't Do the Thing Today, Letting Go of Productivity Guilt. Oh my gosh. So this one, I'll read the back of it.
Any given day brings a never-ending list of things to do. There's the work thing, the catch-up thing, the laundry thing, the creative thing, the exercise thing, the family thing, the thing that we don't want to do, and the thing we've been putting off, despite it being the most important thing. Even on the days we get a lot done, the thing left undone can leave us feeling guilty, anxious, or disappointed. After 5 years of searching for the secret to productivity, Madeline discovered there isn't one. Instead, we're setting up to fail. I Didn't Do the Thing Today is an inspiring call to take productivity off its pedestal by diminishing our competition to others, aspirational routines, and unrealistic notions of what can be done in a day. We can finally embrace the joy of messiness and unpredictability of life. I think this one is going to resonate so much with me, so I'm really excited about that. So that's my little library haul for the day. Oh, and then after the library, I got a facial. I feel like it's pretty good. I've gotten a facial this place a couple times. I really just go for like a hydrating facial. My skin's been feeling really dry, so I thought a facial would be nice. And I'm just gonna end the night editing this video. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, that's crazy because this thing is gonna be so long, but catch you guys next time.